My name is Olivia, and welcome to the How to Write a Cover Letter webinar. In this webinar, we will go through writing a cover letter step by step using a sample cover letter. At the end, you will be able to write a full cover letter. Before I start, I want to tell you that writing a cover letter is difficult. Do not get discouraged by this. You can seek help at your career services office, which you are definitely going to want to do, because you will have to have someone look over your first draft before you send it out to any internships or research or observership opportunities. So when will you have to write a cover letter? You may or may not have to write a cover letter for each opportunity you apply to. Sometimes the company or organization will require a cover letter, sometimes it will be optional, and sometimes they will just want a resume. More formal applications are more likely to request cover letters. When I say formal, I mean applications for internships posted on company websites or job search websites. If you reach out to a professor or company asking if you can work with them and they agree to take you on without having a formal internship program, this may happen with smaller companies, they will likely just ask to see a resume or want to chat with you to get a feel for what kind of person and worker you are. The main thing to remember is to follow the application instructions. You definitely don't want to not send a cover letter when it explicitly states that it is required. So what is a cover letter? A cover letter demonstrates your organizational and writing skills to future employers while distinguishing you from other applicants. The cover letter offers a more well-rounded view of your background. While your resume talks about your experiences, your cover letter shows your enthusiasm for the position and how those experiences will enable you to do the job well. A cover letter should explain why you are the best candidate for the position, demonstrate how you will add value to the company or organization, complement and does not replace your resume. It should detail 2 or 3 specific experiences from your coursework, experience, and or skills section of your resume that relate well to the internship to which you are applying. In terms of formatting, it should be black font color, 10 to 12 point simple font such as Times New Roman or Arial. The margins should be between 1/2 inch and 1 inch. It should be separated into paragraphs and there should be a space to separate each section. This right here is a sample cover letter. The first thing that you want on your cover letter is the contact information. This information should match your resume. You want to include your name, address, email address, and phone number. It can be centered or on the left or right of the page. I suggest putting it in the same place as on your resume because it makes everything look uniform and contributes to your personal brand. So you want your contact information on every every application material you hand in to be the same and in the same place. It looks much neater that way. Next is the date. This can be located on the left or right side of the page. The format can be as it is on the cover letter here, but it can also be in the format of the month, date, and year. Next is the contact information of the person to whom you are addressing the letter. This includes their name, the name of the company or organization, and then the address. If you don't know who you are writing to, you can include just the company name and address. For the salutation, you can say, "Dear," the person's name, or if you don't know who you are writing to, "Dear Human Resources Representative," or "To whom it may concern." If you can find the name of the person in charge of intern recruiting, address it to this person. Studies show that you're more likely to get an internship when you know who you're writing to. So it's a pretty good idea to do some research to find out who may be reading your cover letter. Let's move on to the first paragraph. The first paragraph is known as the Get Attention paragraph. Things to include in this paragraph are the name of the position to which you are applying, how you found the position, and why you are interested in the position. If you ever met, spoke with, or had contact with someone in the company or organization, include this person's name and tell how you met them. If one of your professors has connections at the company, be sure to mention the name of your professor and the connection at the company as well. In this first paragraph, you also want to give a concise outline of specific reasons you are the best candidate for the job. You shouldn't wait until the second paragraph to hook the reader with why you are the best candidate. Let's read the first paragraph of this cover letter. Dear Dr. Jane Smith, I am writing in response to the NASA Ames Research Center internship position that I found on the NASA Jobs website. Since I first began studying aerospace engineering, I have read many research documents published by the NASA Ames Research Center, and I was excited to find a position at NASA that fits so well with my specific interests. After reviewing the internship description, I believe that my quantitative analytical skills, independent research on docking mechanism effectiveness, and experience acquired through being a Portuguese teacher make me the perfect candidate for this opportunity. As you can see, this student writes the name of the position and how they found it, a little sentence to kind of get the attention of the reader, saying that they've been interested in NASA's research and they want to contribute to it. And also, they get the attention of the reader by not waiting until the second paragraph to tell them why their experiences make them a great candidate for this position. Moving on to the second paragraph, the Creating Desire paragraph. In this paragraph, go into detail about how your specific experiences have prepared you for the job. It is important to link your experiences to the specific job responsibilities listed in the job description. Write about 2 or 3 items from your resume. They can be from coursework, skills, or internships or jobs you have had. It is important to remember not to just tell them that you are qualified for the job, but to show them using your past experiences as examples. Let's read the second paragraph. Having taken the courses Research in Aerospace Engineering and Quantitative Analysis, I gained critical research skills. These skills include programming and lab techniques that will enable me to effectively contribute to the research performed at the Ames Center. In addition, I have worked on an independent research project with one of my professors in Brazil on docking mechanism effectiveness. For that project, I applied the skills and knowledge I learned from classes in an aerial research project, just as I would do as an intern. Furthermore, through my experience as an English tutor in my hometown in Brazil, I learned to communicate clearly so that my students could better understand English grammar and manage my time well. This will help in writing and giving presentations on the research I would participate in at Ames, as well as meet deadlines and stay on task. As you can see, the student chose 3 experiences or 3 examples from his resume to use to show the reader that he is prepared to do research at NASA. You can also note that he not only told them that he was qualified for the position, but showed them how. The final paragraph is the call for action paragraph. This paragraph is generally shorter than the others. Here, you will express your strong interest in the position and your desire to further discuss the opportunity in an interview. Reading the third paragraph. It is my greatest ambition to work as a researcher at an institution like the NASA Ames Research Center. I want to contribute to research and safe exploration of the universe. I would like the opportunity to meet with you to discuss the position and my qualifications in further detail. I greatly appreciate your consideration and look forward to hearing from you. As you can see, this student, the last paragraph, he makes it a great segue into the possibility for further conversation. So he not only shows that he's enthusiastic by saying, I want to contribute to research and safe exploration of the universe, but also says, I look forward to the opportunity to meet with you to discuss this further as kind of an invitation for an interview. Ending the cover letter, you should write sincerely and then your name. The most important thing to remember when writing your cover letter is to not mass produce. Each time you sit down to write a cover letter, you need to write it from scratch. Since each opportunity is different and different skills of yours will be required, you cannot use the same cover letter more than once. Thanks for attending this webinar. It will be recorded and uploaded on our YouTube channel and the document library of the AT website. There is also a How to Write a Cover Letter info sheet in the document library as well, along with a sample cover letter available for download. Good luck writing your cover letter.